Meanwhile, in some other stories, India and the United Arab Emirates have now signed a much-awaited free trade pact that will eventually cut all tariffs on each other's goods and also aims to double the annual trade between India and the Emirati nation. And this is now expected to be a volume of about $100 billion of trade in the next 5 years.
Your Highness, my brother, सामान्य तौर पर इस प्रकार के समझौते के लिए वर्षों लग जाते हैं। यह समझौता दोनों देशों की गहरी मित्रता, साझा दृष्टिकोण और विश्वास को दर्शाता है। मुझे विश्वास है कि इसने हमारे आर्थिक संबंधों में एक नया युग आरंभ होगा और हमारा व्यापार अगले 5 वर्षों में $60 बिलियन से $60 बिलियन से बढ़कर 100 बिलियन, $100 बिलियन तक पहुंच जाएगा। योर हाइनेस, व्यापार हमारे बीच फूड कॉरिडोर्स पर नया एमओयू बहुत अच्छी पहल है। हम फूड प्रोसेसिंग तथा लॉजिस्टिक्स सेक्टर्स में यूएई के निवेश का स्वागत करते हैं। इससे भारत यूएई की खाद्य सुरक्षा के लिए एक विश्वस्त पार्टनर बनेगा।
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also the United Arab Emirates Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince, attended the virtual signing by senior officials from both nations. The Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement is expected to boost bilateral non-oil trade from a volume of about $45 billion to $100 billion in the next 5 years.
Partnership agreement signed between India and
India for us is the second trade partner to the UAE, and opening up more the market investments, it means that they're going to be one of the main and always be one of the main trade partners. And the same thing, we're one of the largest investors in India, and we're going to continue exploring more opportunities and more business sounds projects in India.
The United Arab Emirates happens to be the third largest trading partner for India in terms of bilateral trade. It's also the second largest destination for all Indian exports after the United States. Now, high-level visits between India and the United Arab Emirates have become very common in the last few years. Both countries have been cooperating in different areas such as defense, security, cybersecurity, healthcare and artificial intelligence. There are as many as about 3.4 million Indians who live and work in the United Arab Emirates. This is the largest Indian diaspora anywhere in the world. And also, WION's Siddhant Sibbal has been tracking this story very closely for us and has sent us this report. Listen in.
Important day for India-UAE relationship. Not only the virtual summit happened between the leadership of the two countries, but also the signing of the free trade agreement. Now, this free trade agreement will be formally implemented in the first week of May. But a lot of key takeaways, including reduction in the tariffs when it comes to 80% of trading goods, including, of course, when it comes to gold from UAE and jewelry from India. But largely, when it comes to the key outcome, it opens a vast market for Indian goods, not only in UAE, but outside of UAE in West Asian region, given that UAE is an important trading hub. The FTA aims at increasing trade to around $100 billion. This is non-oil trade in 5 years time period. This trade, of course, is a target for annual increase. But largely, if we look at the relationship, this is a new milestone in an already strong relationship, whether it's political engagement or now whether it's the economic engagement. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibbal for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.